This ain't your everyday tactical carry. This is the SOG Adventurer LB. This is from Tractor Supply Co. I always say it wrong. But it's a $15 knife. On Amazon, it's 20 something, and on the website of SOG, it's $25. So at Tractor Supply Co., you're definitely going to find a budget knife. I wanted to compare them to the Glacier, which is 3CR13. I wanted to compare them to the Sonder and the Nimbus, which is D2. And this right here is 3CR13 steel. Or no, this is 5CR15 MOV. My bad. This is 5CR15 MOV steel. It has a glass reinforced handle, which is essentially FRN. And it has a reversible pocket clip, a double thumb stud, I was looking at some of the other options, and there was a Camillus knife with 3CR13. There was the M-Tech knives, which claim to be 3CR13, but have no branding on their packaging, so who's to really tell? It could be a less quality steel than what we expect. Um, Comparatively to Ozark Trail, SOG is a reputable brand, so um, that's something to look forward to. It is a lockback folder, so it has the lock on the back. And what do you got to say about it, Huey?
I noticed right here, it also has jimping right here too on the handle. And as I read on the back, it also has a 3.0 blade length, and the weight is 2.0 ounces, and the finish is satin. And the overall length of this blade is 7.5. It's got an ambidextrous pocket clip, so if you're left-handed, you could switch it to left, or if you're right-handed, you could just, just leave it as it is. And then the lockback mechanism, it also has that too, so that's also a plus about this knife.
Will you cut it on the back side here so we can get it out and show these people?
Yeah, sure will. So, got my Glacier here. We're just going to open this up right here.
Do it on the plastic on the side.
Right here?
Right here.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, okay. I want to try to keep the packaging.
Of course. So I'm just going to lay this down here.
Just cut it on the plastic.
Put it on the plastic. Alright. Goes.
Maybe you have to cut it a little bit more.
Yeah, cut a little bit more. Okay. And then we'll get the other side here. Okay. Do that. Oh.
And then leave a bottom for a hinge.
Yep.
And then
should be good to go. Yeah, there we go.
Tough packaging. We're going to leave a little bit on there so we can put it back in the packaging if we want.
Oh, hey, the blade tip protector came off automatically, so that way you didn't have to.
So this is the SOG Adventure LB. Man, I'm leaving mad fingerprints on here.
Oh my goodness. Just opened it and you're already leaving fingerprints.
So, straight off the bat, the first thing we're going to check. All right. Okay.
Okay. It's more sturdier than my Glacier because, as you can see right here, oh yeah.
All right. So another thing I noticed is this has no metal liners. If you look into this, it has no metal liners. But it does have really high quality scales. It doesn't squeeze. So that's something that I always look for. I mean, we need a piece of paper. Here's a piece of paper. Is it sharp? Oh yeah. We'll try again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that cut's really good. So out of the box, it comes sharp. So that's good. Now I wanted to compare this to some of the Walmart knives. For $15, you get 5CR15 steel. And for $8, you get 3CR13. And it flicks open. Does this one flick open? That's what I want to find out. No, it does not flick open. You can open it with one hand, but it does not flick open. Try that again. That one flicks open. See this one? Nope.
You got to keep in mind too, it's still brand new, so it's still gonna be a little while to break in.
Why don't you talk about it for a second? And I'm gonna go grab a screwdriver.
Okay. All right. I like the color of this handle. I really like the style of this blade. If I can get it to open. There we go. Yeah, I really like the style of this knife. I really like the jimping right here. That way you can get a nice even cut with what you are cutting. And the blade was made in China, and it's got bearings. That way it holds the knife pretty steady. That's a good feature. And I also like the satin finish on this. I can't wait to use this knife and experience with it, get the feel of it. It looks like a really good knife. SOG is really a good brand.
I'm gonna take this T8.
I'll set that there for you guys.
I'm gonna take this T8 and I'm gonna try to loosen handle. A little bit of blade wobble with that, but does it flick open now? Nope. No, it does not. So the blade wobble has a little bit. I'm gonna, since it won't flick open, I'm gonna tighten that back up. Alright, no blade wobble if I tighten it back up. It's already gonna be a folder anyways, so why not have it tight? Maybe a little too tight, maybe we do a half turn less. Yeah, there we go. I like that. I like that. That feels good. So then we have the Sonder right here. That flicks open. This is what Walmart has. Walmart has changed the game for knives. And then that's the Nimbus. And none of these are spring assisted. Like if you look at this, none of these are spring assisted. So if I come out here, all these are folders, just like this one. They're all folders. None of them have a spring. So they don't spring open.
And these two knives, the one he's holding and this one, both have an axis lock.
They do both have an axis lock. So look, this one doesn't have a spring either. No spring. That's just what you see, how it bouncing is just the axis lock. You can see the axis lock moving. That's just the lock itself. So that's a folder. And then the Nimbus, we'll check this one. If I open this up, this one is also a folder. So if I were to say to go to Tractor Supply Co. to get the SOG Adventurer, or I were to say go to Walmart and get yourself a $10 flipper, I would say go to Walmart and get yourself a $10 flipper. What do you say, Huey? How do you feel about it?
I mean, I agree with you. If you want to get a decent cheap knife, I would say just go to Walmart and get a nice $10 knife. And if you like the SOG brand, and if you do like these type of knives, I would recommend it. But as of right now, we are not really sure how it is, but once we experience with it more, we'll give you guys more of an update on it, see where it goes on that.
And I will also say this, Walmart, they don't sell any lockback folders that I know of. They sell other brands, but Ozark Trail itself doesn't have a lockback folder. What this has is a flipper. They're flipper knives. They're all folding, but they all flip. And that's pretty much all I had to say about this. So this ain't your everyday tactical carry. This is the SOG Adventure Tractor Supply Co. I don't know, man. If you prefer a lockback folder, go for it. If not, go for something else.
I hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you're watching this. Please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. You guys take care and have a good day. Alright, so I noticed about this knife that there's no liners in it at all.
There's no liners.
Yeah, there's no liners in the knife at all.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier in the video. Mm-hmm. This is the behind the scenes. You know, people are going to wonder why they're even at this part of the video.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to be curious, like, what's going on?
How to break the fourth wall 101.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what view the YouTubers like the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to like get a view of the table, but I was also thinking maybe they want to see a view of us. I don't know how it is. You know, I don't know if people want to see people or if they want to see the knife.
Well, I know certain YouTubers they just show the table and what they have on the table, and sometimes they would show the person before they get started with the video, like the introduction part of the videos.
If we can find these knives on clearance for like $11, we should do a torture test on one.
Yeah.
But not for 16. I wouldn't do a torture test on it for 16.
Oh no, if it was like 10 or below, yeah.
Yeah, or like even 11.
Yeah.
Like I would do a torture test on it because I want to see how well the tip is going to hold up.
Yeah, and how strong the blade is.
And also the sharpening choil is really small.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Yeah, I noticed that too. I think that's the smallest
sharpening choil like we've ever seen.
Sharpening choil, yeah.
Like you can see this one has a bigger sharpening choil than that one by quite a bit. It's like quite substantial.
Shoot, look at this one.
Yeah, the sharpening choil on that one's huge compared to this one. This one's like 2 millimeters.
Yeah, I could fit my whole finger right here.
How big is this sharpening choil? This sharpening choil is 2/16. And then this sharpening choil is
probably
1/4 inch.
I was about to guess that too. 1/4 inch, yeah.
Look at all these styles right here.
We got the drop point blade, fixed blades.
Yeah, this is a drop point.
Yeah.
And this is a drop point, and this is a drop point. And this one, I think, is also a drop point because it goes down.
Yeah, I was just listing different type of blade styles. I knew all of these are drop point blades.
Yeah. Anyways, this ain't your everyday tactical carry. This is the Tractor Supply Co. SOG Budget Knife Find.
Behind the scenes.